The supply chain design module really looks at linking the supply chain to the competitive position of the organisation. So when we're actually thinking about supply chain strategy, for example, that will link to the whole issue of the competitive strategy of the company and the corporate strategy. We then have to deal with four key elements. Four key elements are the process redesign, the network design, the information systems design and the organisation. The poster session which we have within this is really quite exciting because what we do is delegates, before they actually come for this 1 week module, they actually look at a particular supply chain process that they want to redesign, and we use a particular mapping technique called time-based process mapping, which enables them to gain transparency of where time is going through the various stages of that process. What we then do is we get them to present those as posters.
I start to looking at the poster task and looking at all the project I did before in a company, and then find out a certain projects can be further developed with all the tools, all the structure the post pre-learning suggest. So that's why I start to using one of the project I did before for the poster session.
The task when you're actually sitting there and working on it does give you an insight that you didn't have before on supply chain processes. So for example, I've been working in supply chain for about 8 years now, but I never looked at it in the same kind of way. So to look at a time-based approach gives you such a different insight to what you've always done before.
We can identify where there is issues, but this helps me improve to get over the issues in a very good way, and it is a quite simple but effective tool.
It adds that level of understanding and deep dive into what we're doing.
So the whole task gave me a better understanding of the whole organization actually. I think by applying these tools this helps a lot to improve the processes in the organization.
The thing with our organisation is we always look for new tools to adapt and to utilise. So by sending us on a course like this, for example, and utilising that time-based approach, I can take those skills back to my workplace and disseminate them amongst everyone else. So we'll certainly be using these in the future.